All right, Gems, we're gonna jump right into this. I am a little fatigued because I filmed this video and the audio was not on, so round two. Today we're going to be reviewing the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. As you guys can see right here above my head, I have a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless Foundation, and I am in the shade 355. However, in the Super Stay Full Coverage, I'm 362, which is Truffle, which I found quite interesting because the color naming matching are not comparable, rather. So take that into consideration when you guys are picking your shades. As far as prep, I already have my lashes and my eye base on, and I've just used my Estee Lauder Day Wear Matte Moisturizer, but I haven't gone in with the primer yet. And in the sake of keeping it consistent with the brand, I'm going to be using Maybelline's Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. You guys know this is one of my favorite go-to primers. I listed in my favorite primers video, and I like to apply it right here in the T-zone area. And here's the thing, this is more about filling in large pores, less about controlling shine. But I already take into account that the foundation is a matte finish and is going to work with me rather than against me. So I'm applying this in all the areas in which I find my pores to be the rudest. And that about does that. So as far as this coverage, it's 24-hour wear, full coverage, fade and transfer resistant. It's oil free, it's claiming to not clog pores, dermatologist tested, and has a seamless matte finish. All things that speak to an oily combo girl. So I've already been using it for a week already, and I'll make sure to drop in a clip of me using the product all day, so about a 12-hour wear, to give you a little gauge on how it worked with my skin, just having oily skin and just what it looked like at the end of the day. However, so this is less about a first impressions and more about just a review of the overall product, and that you guys can see me apply it onto my skin. You know that I have some dark scarring and deep dark bags under my eyes, just things, girl, just stuff, life, okay? So I want to see how the coverage is going to play, taking that into consideration, and I want you guys to see how seamless the application is. So in my personal opinion, I feel like I only need 2 to 3 pumps and it covers just about the mass of my face. I do maybe like a half a pump just for my forehead area, so we're not going to do anything different here. So that's 1, 2, 3. And let's get into this pump because the Fit Me does not have a pump, which is problematic. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this directly onto the skin. One little shout out, she dries relatively swift. So you wanna make sure that when you are doing it, you're ready to get your blend on so that you get the coverage that you need. So you guys can already tell where I had some darkening on my cheek area. Like, look at that coverage, man. Look at that coverage. Yes, it does give me Fenty vibes. The coverage, the last throughout the day, as well as just that really interesting formula that it dries really swiftly. What do you think? It's pretty seamless. And one thing's for certain is that whenever you get a foundation that you feel maybe deeper than your preference, you can always lighten her up. But once you go with a light foundation, it's hard to get some color back in that skin. So for concealing, I'm gonna stay with the family, you guys. I haven't really talked much about these outside of my social media platforms, but the Age Rewind Maybelline concealer, you guys know that they extended their color range, and I went on ahead and jumped on the bandwagon to test these out because I'm hearing really great things, especially knowing that I've stepped away from one of my holy grail concealers, and I was looking for something to replace her anyway. Only note that I have is I got the shade Tan in the shade Hazelnut. I know that Jackie Aina did a video where she used tan and really loved it. However, for me, I'm a smidge darker than Jackie and felt like the tan was just a bit much for like every day. So what I've been doing is mixing Hazelnut underneath, and it does have this twisting ability. I actually really love the applicator. It's super soft on the skin and it gets right up in the nooks and crannies. So I use hazelnut under the eye. You want a little more lift. I put tan right on top, just to lighten it up. Just in my opinion, it gives me the perfect golden but yellow undertone lift that I need to really give me that highlight that I prefer. And then for contour, this is nothing new here. You guys know I love my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the shade Earth. I rarely do much around my head because I have bangs and I don't like to waste product. Like look how beautiful that is. That blended out with little to no effort. And it's just a really beautiful highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face and come back to you after I've blended it all out. I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye concealer and then my entire face. As you know, Maybelline Fit came out with a loose finishing powder. I am in the shade 35 and then I use 40 all around. But I also have the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin. So this is what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the Super Stay Better Skin underneath my eye. I'm going to use dark 40 all around the face. Since we already know what Deep is, if you guys have not seen that video, I'll make sure to link it below. These are really beautiful finishing powders. Yeah, this is much better. What do you guys think? It's really pretty. And then I'm gonna use my loose in the shade Dark with my Sephora round powder brush and just set this entire face. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Chrome Metallic Highlighter. This is in Molten Gold and 100, and I still use my all too familiar BH Cosmetics brush and get it popping. Oh wow, oh okay. Yeah, just joining the fun. For blush, I think I'm gonna go in with You Had Me at Merlot by Bare Minerals. Or did I just say Bare Minerals or Bare Minerals? Bare Minerals. Pop this on my cheeks. I'm gonna pop on some mascara. Then I put on a little gloss. And this is the Fenty Beauty gloss and the Fenty Glow. Gems, it's the end of the day. It's about 6:40 after I've had on the foundation for about 12 hours now. I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed. As far as primers, I did use the baby pore eraser underneath today. Not that I was looking to necessarily combat any oil, but really just fill in my pore area. The areas in which I'm shiny, and I haven't done any touch-ups because I've been leaving my blotting powders at home when I'm reviewing. So I'm not like, you know, a little eager to blot away the oils for the day. So if this is after 12 hours of wear, I'm here for it. Normal behavior and my T-zone shiny forehead, as you can see the light reflecting off of my face. Coverage is still amazing. I didn't lose any integrity of it wearing away. It's definitely giving me the full coverage that I am absolutely here for. Same with the under eye concealer. I did go ahead and use the 2 shades Tan and Hazelnut underneath the eye. And she stayed put. Like, I have no creasing. I'm gonna get a little bit closer and a little bit so that you can see. I have no creasing, and I'm happy. I rarely do come back at the end of the day type of coverage, but I was really blown away by this foundation. It's definitely, you know, super stay all day. As you can see, the areas that are super shiny around my nose and my forehead, nothing breaking up around my lip area. I mean, I do smile a little bit, and I have a tendency to frown a lot, and I'm not seeing any of the product break in my brow bone area. The coverage is amazing. I have dark spots in this area, and none of them are peeking through. Nothing. Oh, my edges. Nothing is really peeking through. I'm really satisfied with this product. It's definitely here on the market for those higher end foundations. I gotta get a little closer for that. But yeah, I think this is a contender. Maybelline, you did that. I mean, we were already here standing for the fit. So the Super Stay full coverage, options, honey, options. So as I like to say, if you like videos like this, make sure that you like and you share so that those out there who aren't aware know that this is the resource to get all the tea. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And until our next videos, bye.